Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we are destroying the Bloonarius without any farms. So I'm not gonna use any farms, neither the first one, neither the second one, nor the third path of the farms. Farms are completely prohibited in this challenge. And I also thought, like, look, there are good alternative ways of earning big chunks of money in BTD6. So the viable options are first and foremost the boats. Boats are the second best farming option, and maybe the village, but it depends because Monkey Village 003 is not the best, but it is extremely potent if you wanna have some extra cash, but you don't wanna get like $1,000,000 of extra cash. This is just, I would say, the convenience upgrade, which can increase your money by 50%. That's the function of this village, and we will be using it today. So I'm gonna basically kill the Bloonarius using the alternative ways of farming. It's gonna be pretty interesting, and also I'm gonna make the experiment. So the other ways of farming are as following: farms, it's not the farms, the villages, then the boats, money boats, then druids, because 040 and 050 druids bring you money, and if you have them in range of the farms, they bring more money. But since this is the farm-based strategy, it's kinda enhances the farming from the farms. It's gonna be useless in this run, so we're not gonna use it. Next one is the sniper income. Then because 040 and 050 snipers bring you income with the cash drops, and that's their ability. And other than that, we also have the heli income. So helicopters, same thing, in the middle path, they bring you money and lives. And of course, we all know that farms are the best option in terms of money, and they have no competition. Maybe if we are speaking about before round 100 runs, maybe villages can make the good competition to the farms. But as soon as it gets into the late game, farms are the best without any competition. So I thought, okay, let's try, because Bloonarius is up to around 120, and we need to kill it later on in the rounds 120 to round 140. So it should be pretty interesting. So the strategy I picked first, of course, is the money village, because it's a very strong upgrade, and the sooner we get it, the better. The hero we use is Benjamin, and Ben is a pretty solid dude, because he brings you heaps of money. And the first Bloonarius appeared. Since it's the normal Bloonarius, it's not gonna be as hard in the first few tiers, because as you can see, the 204 tech shooter destroys it. And I'm gonna explain to you what abilities did I use and why does the Bloonarius die so quickly. Look, we have the combination of all three tiers of farms. First is the money-making village, 003. Next one is gonna be the 302, the village that boosts the primary tiers, primary monkeys, all monkeys from the first class. And the third one is the camo detection village. As you can see, tech shooter is really solid when you have the primary boosting village, especially the tech zone. And here you can also mention that I placed the alchemist and we unlocked the camo vision. These are all pretty essential steps. As you can see also, we add a few boats. Initially I thought to make the run without any farming options like the boats or any other types of farming except the farms. But I thought, you know what, let's test a few things. Let's test if the other farming strategies are viable in the current meta, and can you defeat the Bloonarius using the alternative farming options. So not the farming directly from the farms, but what if we used a few boats, because we don't have much water here, and the snipers. Snipers are the unexpected gem because I never expected snipers to be any good. The only time I made the meme strategy, I was playing in the co-op, and me and my subscriber, we placed 239 snipers, 0 to 4-2, and we just ruffled, but overall I wouldn't say it's the viable strategy. But this time I was pretty impressed, because as you can see here, I placed the boats, and money boats work in the way when the round ends, they bring you money. And I thought, okay, this is not gonna be enough. If we were to spam some serious stuff, I really wanted to place the maxed out temple in this run, because I'm pretty sure even without any farming options you can have the maxed out temple. But I thought, okay, if I wanna have the maxed out temple, what do I need? I need a few snipers. And look at this. So the only problem that I mentioned with snipers is, of course, the necessity to press the ability button hell of a lot of times. It took me like I made a lot of snipers. At the end of this, it was definitely around 20 of them. And the thing is, the cooldown of the ability is relatively small, and with this kind of cooldown you can do a lot of stuff. You can basically spam these abilities. The tier 5 sniper makes you around ranging from $2,000 to $3,000 per crate, and the tier 4 snipers give you ranging from 600 to 1.2k. So it's alright, not the greatest income you've ever had, but still a pretty viable option. And of course, we don't compare them to the farms, but other than the farms, I really think that snipers are a good option, because look, if you don't have a lot of water space, what are you gonna do if you don't have the farms? You will use villages and probably the snipers. Also, the good thing about the sniper farming is that you have really solid DPS. As you can see, I don't need to place any other towers to deal more damage. All we are doing right now is we are massing snipers more and more, and we can upgrade the tier 4 upgrade paths with the cash drops that we receive from the other towers. And here I had the goal. The goal was to upgrade the avatar of Wrath and to use him to destroy the tier 3 Bloonarius. But it was far easier than I anticipated in the beginning. So what we're doing right now is a complete overkill, and really the normal Bloonarius is not so difficult. I'm really thinking about making the elite Bloonarius, trying to kill it with this kind of strategy, sniper farming, because in this run I did not make the sniper farm right from the get-go. I had I would say the period of 10 rounds where I did not do anything. I just placed my village and that's it. Here, then I decided to try to use the sniper farming, because I haven't used the sniper farming in ages. And look at the money right now. We make a crap ton of money, like really solid sums of money. And Avatar of Wrath, I wouldn't say we really even need it. Of course, it's dealing quite good damage against the Bloonarius, and if we're talking about the high HP Bloonariuses, we will need the Avatar of Wrath in low money runs, because this is a cheap and very efficient tower against the high HP blimps. But it's kinda not needed. It's definitely an overkill for the tier 3 of the normal Bloonarius. And as you can see, I decided to stop, because we already have 164,000, and with each drop of the cash drops we earn around $20,000 on average. And you will see that we keep dropping them more and more, and this is kinda ridiculous. Even now we already have enough cash to afford the maxed out temple, and it's pretty darn solid income. I never thought that, of course my finger aches right now because pressing the button for so much is like, it's pretty annoying micro. And I upgraded the boat intentionally to the tier 5 because I wanted to have something to sacrifice, and we needed the money. We needed the money in the sacrifice to make the temple stronger. So we have the military, now we have maxed out military, we have the primary and the magic. We don't want to support temple. And now I'm just gonna upgrade the super range basically and use this temple. We could have saved for the vengeful, well, not the vengeful, just regular true sun god. I'm confident in that, but do we need it? Not really. Even this temple is the huge overkill. Believe me, even for tier 5 of the normal Bloonarius, this temple is just the overkill for real. So I added the Alchemist Permabrew. I also added the Aircraft Carrier, which is gonna become the carrier flagship in order to double the attack speed of the temple, because this temple is the water tower. And now I'm adding the MAD. This is becoming so one-sided that you know what? I think Bloonarius have become very simple. It's a pretty bad trend that we can observe in the boss Bloon event. The first Bloonarius was fairly difficult. It was not like the over-the-top difficulty, but it was reasonably difficult. When I tried to improvise and make up the strategy on the fly for the first Bloonarius, I felt like it wasn't a piece of cake. Like if you were figuring out the Bloonarius for yourself, it was not as easy. But now we have everything figured out. And the Bloonariuses are becoming easier and easier and easier, and it makes me wanna vomit. I think it's totally unreasonable to have the easy mode Bloonarius. The medium difficulty was easy enough. It was very simple to farm hard, etc. I endorse the more difficult Bloonariuses. I really think that the Ninja Kiwi needs to have at least hard mode Bloonarius. So I don't care about the map. It can be the easy map, it can be the intermediate map, but at least make the hard mode. Or if you are deciding to roll with the medium difficulty, make it the advanced map or something, because these Bloonariuses are just a joke. You probably mentioned that the cracked Bloonarius is such a stupid Bloonarius that you can beat it at the elite Bloonarius without monkey knowledge, and it's getting kinda ridiculous. I don't think... It's so boring that I even yawn. Good morning. I don't think that the Bloonarius needs to be as simple as it is right now. It's a humiliation and pretty much the waste of time. We really need something interesting to have fun with, and not the boring, mundane, easy to win alternative where you don't even need the best towers in the game. So you can easily win in the elite Bloonarius without the monkey knowledge, without VTSG. For me personally, Vengeful True Sun God is the funniest tower in the game. I love it. It's very strong. It has the biggest range. It is just omnipotent. And this is the feeling I get from the VTSG. And the fact I thought this was the game mode where VTSG is a must-have. Turned out that it's completely not true. It's not even like close to this. So in the first few Bloonariuses, VTSG was the preferred option. This time it was like it's the convenience option. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make the next run with the Bloonarius without the VTSG, because these Bloonariuses are so darn simple. Of course, if you have the monkey knowledge, you want to use the monkey knowledge, but what's the point? If the Bloonarius can be destroyed without monkey knowledge, and even the noobest of noobs can kill it, what's the point in playing it? Just farming some trophies? Meh. It's not the best incentive, to be honest. Okay, so as you can see, I sold my snipers, I upgraded the maxed out temple, we have the Avatar of Wrath, we have the MAD, and we still have $40,000 more. Simple victory, snipers are surprisingly good, and we just chill and win this fucking game. Okay guys, press the like or dislike button right now. Probably some of you didn't even realize that you could kill the Bloonarius without farming, and maybe next time I'm gonna make the only village income, maybe, because it's totally doable, or the elite Bloonarius without farming using farms. So tell me in the comments what video you wanna see, no farms at all or elite Bloonarius with the alternative ways of farming. Okay guys, subscribe now and see you in the next one.